Alright, I have logged into my ConvoFlow CMS. I have these forms. You can go from to like contacts, and you have tabs, contacts, companies, forms, CMS. So I have clicked on the forms, and I have a lot of forms. I will add a Google Autocomplete field address in one of these forms. So just click on any of your form, okay, and go to layout. There is HTML element, you should drag into it over here. Like I have just added the address HTML element, so I will remove this one, and I already added the address input element. Click on the edit icon, and in this content text box, add a label and input element. In input element, assign a unique ID to it. Like I have added autocomplete address. You should have your own, or you can make it the same, okay, and then close it. Go to the first wrapper of page 1, edit it, and go to the conditional, advanced conditions. So I have written a function by the name of load Google Maps API. Actually, we have to load the Google library, Google Places library, okay. So how to load it? First, I have added a condition. If there is no any selector, like, and I haven't loaded it, then I should check for it. If it is already loaded, and we should return this map, because this function is calling 3 to 4 times, and it will give exception. So we have to check using the query selector already. Like already we have a link over here or not. If you have already it will return it. So write a script for it. Like we can create an element in JavaScript using the script tag. It will create a script, and it's write a source to it. Source would be like the Google Places library, this one, okay. And you should have the Google Map API key as well. So I assigned my own, and it should be deferred through async true, so that it loaded after the page load, and then you can append it to the head. So append the script into the head element and call this function, and save it. I'm saving it, okay. Now go to the same HTML element again into edit icon, and go to the conditional and advanced conditions. I also have written another function in it, autocomplete. You can restrict into any country, so write an object with options like component restrictions, and add a country into it. Like I have added New Zealand. I am restricting it for New Zealand. You can restrict for any other country like US, okay. And get the element which I have added already assigned an ID to the input element. Copy that ID over here, and assign it to variable input, and load the autocomplete library. Assign that input and options into it. If you don't want to restrict to any specific country, then do not assign this option object, and remove this option object from over here, okay. So this is my requirement. That's why I have assigned a country restriction into it, and the function is created. So after 3-second interval, I have added a set timeout function. So we should call it after 3 seconds, because in this ConvoFlow function CMS, there is some like we have to wait for it to page load. Then after 3 seconds, this is my requirement. That's why I have added set timeout. You can call it directly over here like this way, okay. So in set timeout function, after 3 seconds, I call it this function, and then save it, okay. Save and overwrite it. I overwrite it and save it. Once it's saved, check it from that form, and when it is loaded, we should have that address field and that contact form which I already have designed. So it is loaded. Now I'm searching for an address like New Zealand, and that's it. So autocomplete field address is now working fine. I select any address from Google Autocomplete. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. And if you don't have subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it and click on the bell icon. Thank you so much.